Let's take a look at our third problem type. You should be able to multiply and divide fractions. So I'm going to look at my different examples to that. I need to get a new tablet. This one's starting to get kind of war places in it. Okay, so we got 8/12 times 9 over 20. Now, basically, we want to simplify these. Our rule is if you can divide a number on top and a number on the bottom by the same number, do so. They can be in the same fraction or they can be in different fractions. Doesn't matter. Now, the study guide I gave you, the review key, I'm not quite sure what I started with, so this may be slightly different. I'll look at the 8 and 20 first. Those are both divisible by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So we got 2/12 times 9/5. And now the 9 and 12. These are both divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we got 2/4 times 3/5. And 2 and 4, they're both divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that gives us 1/2 times 3/5. Now at the point where you can't simplify anymore, then you multiply the top parts together. 1 times 3 is 3, and the bottom parts, 2 times 5 is 10. If you've done a good job of simplifying up above, there is no simplifying at the end here. Now let's look at a division one. Got 8/15 divided by 16/12. Now we never actually divide fractions. What we do is we immediately rewrite the problem as multiplication by taking the second fraction and flipping it. Top goes to bottom, bottom goes to top. That's called a reciprocal. So 16/12 is 12/16. Now we'll start simplifying. Here's an 8 and here's a 16. Those are both divisible by 2, or 8. Sorry. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So I got 1/15 times 12 over 2. And I'll simplify the 12 and 2. These are both divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So that gives us 1/15 times 6 over 1. And a 6 and 15 are both divisible by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So that gives us 1/5 times 2 over 1. There's nothing else I can simplify, so I'll multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. 5 times 1 is 5. So our answer is 2/5. Let's take a look at our third example, another division. We got 40 over 30 divided by 12 over 15. Now again, we never work with division. We immediately rewrite as multiplication. So I'm going to flip the second fraction, and it becomes 15 over 12, and we rewrite it as multiplication. That's a reciprocal. Well, 40 and 30 are both divisible by 10. They both end with zeros, so basically you can just drop those zeros off. So 40 divided by 10 is 4. 30 divided by 10 is 3. So we got 4/3 times 15 over 12. Now I choose the 3 and 15. These are both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And that gives us 4 over 1 times 5 over 12. Well, 4 and 12 both divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So I got 1 over 1 times 5 over 3. There is no other simplifying that can be done, so we multiply the top parts together. 1 times 5 is 5, and the bottom parts, 1 times 3 is 3. And that'd be your answer. One more example, multiplication. Now this particular example here is true whether we're talking about multiplication or division. If we're going to multiply or divide fractions, they both should be fractions. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll put the 30 over 1. So if you have any problem where you just have the number sitting there, put it over 1 to begin with. Okay, now we can start simplifying. 12 and 30, these are both divisible by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So that gives us 15 over 2 times 5 over 1. And actually, nothing else can simplify, so I'll multiply the top parts together. 15 times 5 is 75, and the bottom parts, 2 times 1 is 2. So that'd be our answer.